Guys, my panic level there was a bit ridiculous, but I'm still shaking because there's no better feeling in the world than catching a freaking trout on a fly rod. You feel like it's a 30-pounder, you know? These rods are so lightweight. And probably won't be playing the audio there on the end when I had some technical difficulties getting the trout off. Ridiculous. If my mother saw me. The other day I saw a spider and kind of flipped out, and my mom said, "Oh, don't you act like that. You weren't raised that way." Like, yeah, but as an adult, I'm getting like more of a wuss, I guess is how you'd say it. Guys, that was such a huge brook trout for the Smokies. I love the Great Smoky Mountains so much, and my granny was born in Elkmont, and no one lives there now because it was made a national park. She had 14 brothers and sisters, and when I was giving birth, my mom was like, "You can do this. You were made for this." Your great-grandmother had 14 children in the mountains with no medical help. I thought, well, that's true. Push that baby right out both times. That's probably an inappropriate story to tell, but oh well. Everything's inappropriate these days, it seems. But anyway, so now it's a national park, and I feel super connected to the Smokies. I didn't appreciate it when Granny and Papa were here. I mean, definitely, no, yeah, I didn't. I mean, nowhere near like I do today. But I'm here now, and I always feel so connected to the Lord, and they love the Lord. And yeah. Again, I'm not good at multitasking. I don't normally like video crap all the time. It's kind of the good thing about being out here, you know, you don't have to talk to anyone or perform. It's just you and nature, you and Jesus. He loves us just how we are, even though we are far unworthy, all of us. So anyway, it's always really hard to tie stuff too after you catch a big old brook trout kush. Dude, that's a good one. Now a lot of people, like on my Facebook, which I try not to connect my TikTok to that because I don't want to go to lose my job and stuff like that. But anyway, people are like, "Oh yeah, cool, minnow." My ex-husband would be like that, like, "Oh, what are you fishing for, minnows?" But it's like, dude, these are native brook trout. They're just smaller. Oh, that was a big one though, and it was wild. You can tell when they have the fins on the bottom. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm doing the same one for sure. This guy. Parachute Adams with some yellow. That was big. Always give yourself plenty of line, of course. Like, I can't even tell you guys how obsessed I am with this sport. And I really just love being outside in nature. I always loved hiking, and I've always loved fishing, but even today, like, spin rod ain't my thing. By the way, if you're spinning forever trying to get the line through the loop, it only took me a year to figure it out, or maybe a couple. But you got to use a little pointy thing. You could use another hook or whatever, but just to clear it. Sometimes the floatant can kind of stop it up. Oh yeah, but I was gonna say, a lot of times I stay way past dark. That's how I got attacked by the bear. I stayed, or almost attacked by the bear, but I stayed way too late, even though I knew I shouldn't. But I had just caught a big rainbow trout, so I couldn't stop, and was running back to my car 5 miles, and she found me. And she was pissed, that mama bear. I was kind of aggressive to him earlier in the day because I had to get upstream, higher elevation where the trout were, and they were just like blocking the path up in Elkmont where my granny was born. So you'd think, I kind of thought I wouldn't get into trouble just because it's like my people's place, you know what I mean? But anyway, that wasn't true. And I was just thought I didn't get raped because there was like all these foreigners up there. No offense, but I mean, it's like they were all males is the big thing. But then they were trying to talk to me and I didn't know what they were saying. And you'd think when they're indicating that there's a bear about to eat you or chasing you, that they would like be like, ah! You know, something. Nope, but I was just like, okay, I'm about to get raped. What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna run? My ex-husband's a police officer, so he's running us down stressful scenarios every night at 10 p.m., which is great. I mean, I learned a lot, and I want my kids to be safe, and I want to be smarter, but at the same time, just can't live in fear, man. I can get easily sucked into the fear loop. Dude. If you get the three different types of trout in 1 week, which I'm going to definitely go for this week since I'm fishing tomorrow with this girl from work, you get a little badge. And I want a little badge that says, I got 3 different types of trout in a week. I don't even know if that's what it says. I don't care what it says. I just want it. Okay, I'm getting too excited. It's just hard when you're shaky after catching the most massive, beautiful rainbow or brook trout ever. Brookies are my 100% fave. Rainbow trout are actually an invasive species. And up here in Tremont, they, above Lindham's Camp on Middle Prong Trail, they killed all the brook trout, or all the rainbow trout, and just so the native brook trout could thrive. So anyway, okay, let's go fish. Ah! I hope no one sees me out here. They'll probably, I am crazy, so they should watch out.